airspeed, or how fast we're going, and altitude, how high we are.
Very, very nice. Right, yes,
Airspeed
so...
is displayed on the top left gauge. That's the most important instrument you'll use today, so get familiar with it.
I will get familiar with it. Thank you very...
The airspeed is shown in miles per hour. Altitude is displayed on the instrument just below the airspeed.
Right, okay, so...
near zero since we're sitting on the ground.
As I was saying, I was going to put...
Let's start the engine and go flying.
Yes, please, let's do this thing.
Here we go.
Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and welcome to Dovetail Flight School. Yes, we are in Dovetail Games' new flight school, which recently released. Thanks to Dovetail for sending it over, as they very kindly did. So yes, we're in flight school for today, because we all know that I am the best at flying play. So yes, right, okie dokie indeed. So we're just in a quick free flight at the moment. We are at EGTO, or Rochester Airport, as the most of the people will know it as. And I say that because this is built as a flight school. This is built for people who have no idea what to do. Like, they don't know what this is for, they don't know what this is for, or what this is for, or what these are for. So it's built to teach you the very basics about flight, and that is how it should be looked at. That is how it should be looked at indeed. This is by no means, this is no, this isn't going to throw you in the deep end, sort of learn how to fly Aerosoft style aircraft or PMDG style aircraft. This teaches you how to fly the basic planes in the real world-ish sort of thing. And it gets the job done. It gets the job done indeed, as we shall see today. So I'm just going to have a quick flight. Just very quick here. I'm going to play some of the missions today, but we are going to do a quick flight. So that's if I drop the flaps. I've dropped some flaps, right? That's lovely stuff indeed. I'm going to change the view, so I'm actually facing out the front. There's several views. You've got your pilot view, avionics, instruments, which means when you zoom in, you're looking more at your instruments than outside, which is good for IFR training, which is good, but we want VFR today. We want to look out the front. You'll notice, obviously, instantly, that this is heavily based on Flight Simulator X, and that has been known for a long time that Dovetail's flight school and stuff would be based on old Microsoft Flight Simulator technology, and indeed it is, very much so. In fact, if you side by side at low quality settings, you probably wouldn't realise. We're going to take off here. There we go. So yes, this is Rochester Airport, but one thing it is nice is everything's sort of got a bit more of a HD feel to it. The models are very nice, as you can see in the cockpits here and stuff. It's a very nice model indeed, and I believe the world is using FTX Global of something like that. I've no idea, all Bex related things. So everything that's in the world just looks a little bit nicer. So there we go indeed, and it's about the price of one of Dovetail's locos. So if you want to learn to fly a plane, if you want something a bit different, and you usually buy trains, then and if you have no idea about planes, this is perfect. Obviously, I know quite a lot about planes, so in the actual real world, if you want to call it, outside of YouTube, this is not something that I would generally need to use, because I know what I'm doing. I could quite easily pick up a PMDG aircraft and put the time in to learn it, because I know the basics of flight. But this is definitely for people who are sort of like, what's this bit in front of me? What do those levers do? What's that button for? So that's very much what this is for. Very much indeed. So there we go. There we go indeed. Right, so there we go. So yes, this is you can see it does look very nice. They have, because it's now I suppose the best bit about this is it's got DX11 support, which FSX only had 9 and roughly 10-ish support in terms of DX, and this is also 64-bit, so it can hold more. It can do more, which is awesome. And considering this is a sort of precursor to their upcoming flight simulator, so it's good. A 64-bit engine will be good. Less crashing is and better performance is what we'll get out of that one. So there we go indeed. So yes, we're just currently flying around at the moment. I've done a bit of flying so far. I've logged nearly half an hour. This will push me over the half an hour mark in solo flight time on free flight. I have yet to do any of the missions. That's what today is about. But there we go. In fact, we're currently, we're still flying over Kent at the moment, so there we go. Funnily enough, when I got most of my flight hours, we're going to land at Rochester again. I did most of my flight hours flying between Rochester and London Victoria, following the Chatham main line. So that was fun. That's fun indeed, because when you go onto the map, and you can select your own flight from the world map, you can, you know, plot your flight plan, but you can see railways on it, so I followed the Chatham main line, and it made me very happy, so there we go indeed. There we go indeed. I'm currently flying with an Xbox 360 controller. Just thought I'd put that in there just in case people were wondering. I do have a joystick, but my desk space does not allow. It does not allow for it. So, because I've got one of those curved desks, so I'd have to find somewhere else for my keyboard, which is something I'm not going to be doing. Right, there we go. So let's drop the engine. That's it. And now, obviously, I do know how to fly a plane. Whether I'm any good at it's a completely different story, which is, you know, so... you know, flight school is something that will be handy. It is handy in a way for me because I won't, you know, sort of like learn how to trim and level off and stuff. Because I know how to fly a plane, I don't know how to professionally fly a plane. There's a big difference, and that's what I'm hoping to get from this. That's what I'm hoping to get from this indeed. Right, here we go. So we're way too high. I can tell you that right now. But that is Rochester Airport again. So we're going to land here, and then we're going to go and do a couple of the training missions. There's also some regular missions as well, I think. We were going to go and do those indeed. Right, let's drop some flap. Let's start dropping that flap. Speed's coming down nicely, around 80 knots. That's it. It's about 84 knots at the moment. Needs to drop a bit more in a minute. Alright, our descent at the moment is very steep. A bit too steep, really. Let's do a bit of side slipping, shall we? That should get our speed down nicely. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Drop below 80 there. That's good, that's good, that's good. Right, okie dokie. I would probably call us a missed approach by now, but I want to get on, but I don't want to leave myself flying. Or, so there we go. We need to get on the ground, damn it, and we shall do so indeed. That's it. Let's just do something that'll get you wouldn't want to do in the real world to get. Yeah, there we go. That's how you lose the altitude right there. There we go. There we go indeed. Right. So, yes, and obviously, I'm probably going to fly around in this quite a bit, actually, because the thing is, FSX, because it's old, and when you put a lot of stuff into it, it takes forever to load. My FSX, with the amount of freeware I've got in it, just freeware alone, it takes forever and a day to load the most basic of things. just loading the menu. So there we go, indeed. So this is good if you want to, you know, this is good for a nice quick fly, because you do have the entire world at your fingertips. You can literally, once you've learned what you're doing, you can put it to practice anywhere in the world. So there we go indeed, there we go indeed. Right, we're coming in on runway 16 here, very nicely, very, very nicely. After my little manoeuvres, we're coming in pretty nicely, actually. So there we go indeed, there we go indeed. Right, lovely stuff. A flare on approach, and we are down. So there we go indeed, brakes on. There we go. Welcome back to Rochester Airport, ladies and gentlemen. Flight hours logged. There we go. I've just been flying around for about 5 minutes there. So there we go indeed. There we go indeed. Right. So there we go. So yeah, this is one of 2 aircraft that are in the game. I can't exactly remember the names. They're both Piper aircraft. So there we go indeed. So we should probably be flying both of those. Maybe not today. I don't know what the first missions have flown in, but there we go. There we go indeed. Come to a stop there. Right. Let's turn the engine off. Same keyboard command as FSX. It's quite handy. The good thing about it is, if you do know FSX, all the controls are the same unless you rebind them. So that's all very nice indeed. All very nice indeed. Right. Okie dokie. Let's go and do some learning things, shall we? I think so, indeed. Before we go and do all the flight things, I just want to show you this map. This is the map of the free flight mode. This is what I'm saying. My home. I put my home on as Rochester. So there we go. So if you have to make a flight plan, but say for example, you click, then you just click and drag. So you can put waypoints wherever you want to, but you can also stick them on different runways and VORs and all that stuff. So, but here we go. We're following now the Chatham main lines. There's Swanley. There we go. There's Bromley South. There we go. There's Orpington over there. That's it, there we go, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. You see, you could just do this and it's fun. So there we go, and that's London Victoria. Well, right thereabouts, there we go, so there's London Victoria. But you have to end it at an airport, so this is how I got my half an hour. I flew into London City. So there we go, that's something you can do if you so desired. It's something you can do indeed. There you go. So that's the free flight, and the whole world is here. You can fly. Obviously, you wouldn't want to fly something sort of transatlantic in a Piper PA-28, which is what it is up there. You wouldn't want to fly that in that. That'd take some considerable amount of time. However, you can fly anywhere in the world. So there we go. Indeed, there we go. Indeed. Right, let's actually go into the flying things now, shall we? Yes, yes, yes. No, just kidding. This is the other plane, the PA-28. They're both Pipers, there you go. And they both come in a set of different liveries. Those are your planes. There we go. Right, actually going to go and do the training missions now. Right, we are now in the training area of the main menu. Well, not the main menu, but I clicked on the UK. If you have a look, there's two different schools. There's one in America and there's one in Britain. I clicked the one in Britain, the Waltham Flying Club. Located near London in the United Kingdom, Waltham Flying Club provides expert tuition for pilots wishing to gain their light aircraft pilot license. That's what we're going to do today. Well, not all of it today. So there we go. It's a privately owned generation airfield boasting 3 runways. There we go indeed. It's founded at White Waltham in 1983. We have trained thousands of students to fly over the past 30 years and see many of our qualified pilots returning to enjoy flight around the beautiful countryside. Do indeed. So what we got? That's my pilot profile. There we go. Right. What we got? So these are the different flights. So you have to do one to unlock the next, and then this one, you have to do 3 hours of solo flight time in free flight before you can do your skills test. But today we're going to learn how to take off. Even though I've already proven how I'm going to do that, we're going to do it indeed. So let's dive right in. I said let's dive right in. There we go. Right. Loading. There we go, lovely stuff. I'm not going to skip this. We're going to leave this in, show you what the loading times are like. If you compare them to FSX, it's quite nice actually. You can see the bar down the bottom there, just scooting along. You notice the edges of the screen are chopped off. That's because I can't record this in full screen. I'm recording it in windowed mode, which means I've had to slightly adjust the window so it actually fits. That's fun, but it does mean you have got a little bit chopped off either side. But don't worry, I shall keep the banter in the centre of the screen for us. I shall indeed. Ooh, there we go. Hello! What's going on? No idea. Okay, that's awkward. That's very awkward indeed. Jump cut. Right, I'm back in. I had some audio issues related to the man you're about to hear. This guy. And the music, so I had to sort that out.
This is said to be the largest grass aerodrome in the UK. The expansive field and historic buildings make for a timeless flying experience, as you'll soon discover.
Very nice, very nice. Look at that. That's awesome. I've said that for the 3rd time now. Right. Okay. Re-recording for the win.
Cub is the quintessential general aviation aircraft.
I'm sure it is.
I always tell my students, flying a Cub is real flying.
Very nice. Yeah, it's real flying.
I've been learning to fly in Cubs at White Waltham since before the Second World War.
Very nice. Yes, sticking. You want to just, you should want your stick in front of you in the throttle. You don't want all that autopilot nonsense.
This fantastic Cub has been prepared and fueled for our flight. Why don't you hop in?
I think I don't have much of a choice now, do I? Right, okie dokie. Yes, we must hop in indeed.
Let's get the engine started.
Go on then, you do that. I'm not doing it.
Turn on the battery.
Thank you. So this is the thing.
There are only 2 bits of information you'll need from the instruments during this lesson.
Okay, that's good.
Airspeed, or how fast we're going, and altitude, how high we are.
Very, very nice. Right, yes, so...
on the top left gauge. That's the most important instrument you'll use today, so get familiar with it.
I will get familiar with it. Thank you very
much. The airspeed is shown in miles per hour. Altitude is displayed on the instrument just below the airspeed.
Right, okay, so...
near 0 since we're sitting on the ground.
As I was saying, I was going to put...
Let's start the engine and go flying.
Yes, please, let's do this thing.
Here we go. Clear prop!
Clear! Right, okie dokie, lovely stuff. Right, now, as I was saying, I have no idea, I can't remember.
Okay?
I think so.
You can communicate over the intercom, as long as you have your headphones on.
How did you know? Oh my god. Right, okie dokie.
I've got mine turned up as you're a little quiet.
What are you trying to say? Okay. Maybe, I've already done my sound test. Alright, okay.
Push the stick left, then right.
Left. Right. Hey, look at that.
This will roll the aircraft in the direction you turn.
Fantastic.
It's simple stuff and will all make sense once you try it out in flight.
I'm sure it will make sense as I plummet into the ground.
Next, gently push the stick forward and then gently pull it back.
Gently does it.
The nose of the aircraft down.
Gently does it. There we go.
When you want to climb, raise the nose towards the sky by pulling the stick back. When you want to descend, lower the nose by pushing the stick forward.
I think I've got that nailed down, you know. I think I might have that.
Rudder pedals. Pressing these moves the rudder to twist or yaw the aircraft left and right.
I'm sure it. Yeah, there it goes.
It's the
Da 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 da. Right, okie dokie.
To begin with, you'll probably only use the rudder pedals when we're on the ground.
Will I? You can't tell me what to
Pushing the rudder
do.
pedals
You're only my
will also move the
tutor.
tail wheel.
Right, okay.
And that's how you steer on the ground.
Yep, it is indeed.
Left rudder will turn us left, right rudder will turn us to the right.
I did those opposites of what you said, but never
Since
mind.
there's no control tower here at White Waltham, we just broadcast our intentions over the traffic frequency.
Alright then.
That way any other aircraft nearby will hear us, know where we are, and where we're going.
Cool, lovely. Right, you
White
do that
Waltham
then.
Radio, Piper Golf Delta Lima, taxiing from Waltham Flying Club to runway 07.
We're going to do that
Okay,
thing.
we're looking good. I'll taxi us up to the runway.
Thank you. I'll just sit here and chill. I'll check my tweets. All that lovely jazz. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what we're looking at right there. I think, are we ready to go? Oh no, controls are still
We'll
locked.
perform a normal takeoff and climb to 1,000 feet. I know this is all new to you, so I'll talk you through it.
Yeah, I'm a complete
Now
noob
let's
here.
test
There
the
we go.
engine by performing a run-up. We always do this to reveal any problems before we leave the ground.
That's a good plan. That's a good plan, that
Hold
one.
the brakes to stop us from moving.
Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go running into those trees.
All the way forward.
Gently move the control. I've got the Y key and the B key. How am I supposed to do this gently? Right, I'm going to try and gently push a button on my controller. Hang on. Oh, no, can't do that. Sorry. I'm going to fail now because I didn't do it gently.
Now pull the throttle control back out.
Done. Right. God, look at that. Rum, 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 rum. Right.
Now we can taxi onto the runway and line up for takeoff.
We can indeed. I
White
want
Waltham
pilot
Radio,
view, please.
Piper Golf Delta Lima,
Thank you.
lining up runway 07.
Lovely. Right.
When you're ready, add little power to start rolling.
Okay. I think I have added a little power. That's it, a little bit more.
Turn right onto the runway and line up so the nose is pointed straight down the white dashed centre line.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing, folks. I think I've got this flight thing nailed down. Right, okie dokie. That's it, come on.
Use a little right rudder to tuck the nose into the right.
I know what I'm doing. Right, now, I don't know what I'm doing. That's what we're doing. We're playing this today. I'm role model. Not role model,
Use a little
role play.
right rudder
That's
to
it.
tuck the nose
Whatever.
into the right.
Right, okie dokie. Yeah, I know, I'm doing that, dude. It's friction,
Use
isn't it?
rudder to keep the nose pointed straight down the runway and get ready.
I am
Okay,
ready.
Full power.
Full power. Take off.
The tail will rise very quickly by itself.
I'm sure it will.
Start pulling back on the stick at 40 miles per hour.
40 miles per hour. There we go. Well, I don't know what that is because the HUD's in knots, but there we go.
Fantastic, we're flying.
We are flying indeed. There we go. I've passed. Let me go and fly 747 now, please. Thank you.
Keep full
Thank
power
you.
for the climb. So control
Look at
the
that.
airspeed by pitching up or down.
You want to hold 75 knots. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was the wrong camera. That was the wrong camera. What on earth is the speed?
Good. Hold 75 miles per hour with pitch and keep climbing.
I shall do that. Right. What is it at the moment? I can see why he had it on instrument view, actually. There we go.
75
Right.
miles per hour is the Cub's best rate of climb speed. That
Okay.
means we'll get to altitude as fast as possible flying at 75.
Fantastic. Well, I'm at 75. There we go. I know a certain gamer who'll be very happy with this speed. Right, here we go. And then we're going to
Gently push the
1,000.
stick to pitch the nose down and stop the climb.
That's
Fly
it.
level at 1,000 feet.
That's it. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I'm working on the 1,000 feetage. There we go. Lovely.
Our takeoff and transition to cruise is complete. Well done.
Yay, I did it. Level off at 1,000 feet. I did that thing. That is me learning. Oh, look at that. Reach for the skies. Achievement is mine. Right, learn how to take off and climb. Fantastic. Right. Indeed. Right, let's get onto the bigger. No, let's not get onto the bigger planes. There are no bigger planes. Not in this. This is to prepare people. Ah, look, it's unlocked the rest now. There we go. Now that I can take off, I'm allowed to do everything else. Right, okie dokie. So next, straight and level. Learning to trim the aircraft is an essential skill for any trained pilot. With the trim configured, the aircraft will be considerably easier to fly without you'll have to make constant inputs via the control stick. That's what I normally do. I rarely ever worry about trim because I don't think I can do it on the Xbox controller. I have to do it manually. I'll have to do it on the actual aircraft if I can. I'm not sure. I don't know if I've got any buttons binded to it on the controller. I tend to care very little about trimming the aircraft. There we are. Oh, look at that. Dun 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 dun. Lovely.
And you'll learn how to fly straight and level, which sounds easy enough.
It does sound easy enough, doesn't it?
The secret is configuring the aircraft to fly hands-off at different speeds.
Is it? Okay.
I'll teach you how to do that, and by the time we're done, you'll be superb.
Hang-
At least that's the plan.
That's the plan. Yeah, the other plan. Plan B,
Okay, you
upside
have
down in the
control.
tree. Oh, I
Go
have...
ahead
Oh,
and push the throttle all the way forward so we speed up.
done. So that's going to make us go up. That's the thing. That's what we're learning
Good.
today.
See how the nose wants to rise as the aircraft gains speed?
I can see that, yes.
Push forward on the stick to keep the nose down so you maintain 1,000 feet.
Okay, nose down. There we
Here's
go.
the secret. You can use trim to relieve that forward stick pressure.
I'm sure I can. I'm sure that's what we're going to be doing
Slowly
today.
trim the nose down so you can maintain 1,000 feet without having to push the stick.
Oh, I hope I've got trim controls on my...
The trim control sets the elevator position
I
of
think
the
I've got
aircraft
trim.
to maintain the desired pitch for a particular
Still climbing,
speed.
still climbing. Ah, I've got trim. I can feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, I've got trim. Lovely. I don't know where is trim on this thing. I've no idea what I'm actually doing.
The aircraft practically flies itself when configured properly.
Well, it looks like I'm currently
With
flying towards the
aircraft
ground at the
properly
moment.
Trimmed, you can fly at any airspeed completely hands-off.
Look, Ma, no hands. Right, okie
Only trim
dokie.
for specific airspeeds. If you slow down or speed up, you'll need to retrim.
I will indeed. I think we're leveled
Try
off.
slowing down now.
Slow
Pull the
down.
throttle control back to maintain 2100 RPM.
2100. Ah, there we go. I was hoping he'd show me the dial. There we go, lovely stuff. 21. 21.
Good.
Lovely.
See how the nose wants to drop?
Yep, yeah, I could definitely see that. Yep. Okay.
Use the stick to hold the nose up, then trim to relieve the pressure.
Okay.
Keep adjusting the trim until the aircraft flies level at 1,000 feet and 90 miles per hour.
What am I doing? I don't know. My altitude looks a little bit high, so I need to actually do something about that. So we go down.
Keep trimming up until the airspeed settles and the nose stays where you want it.
Okay, I'm trimming up. I'm spamming the control to just trim up. That's it.
Make small adjustments by just tapping the trim. Then wait to see what happens.
That's what I'm doing, dude. That's what. Well, I just said the total opposite, but there we go. Right, I'm flying at just below 90. I'm leveled off.
Set
I'm
the
still
throttle to
falling.
Maintain 2100 RPM. You need to reach a constant speed to trim.
I know I do, dude. I'm trying my best. There we go. Right, engine set again. I'm nearly at 1,000.
Fine tune the trim a little bit at a time.
I'm doing that, dude. I know. I'm doing that. And now I'm climbing. Right, now I've set it too much. So now I need to trim it back
You're a
down
little
again.
high. Gently push the stick forward to lower the nose and descend to 1,000 feet.
I know, dude. I'm trying it. I'm currently flying towards a hill, though. That's more of a pressing matter, in my opinion. But there we go. There we go, indeed.
Good. Keep trimming up until the airspeed settles and the nose stays where you want it.
Fantastic. Right, come on then. No, don't stop going up. That's it. Just cheat a little bit. Right. That's it. I need the speed to come down.
Make small adjustments by just tapping the trim. Then wait to see what happens.
I've done that about 1 million times, and the plane's just like, no, I don't want to play your games anymore. All I need to do now is be a little bit slower.
Great job. So now you know the secret to flying straight and level.
Oh, I'm doing it. Oh, okay, lovely.
To help maintain your desired altitude at any airspeed.
Fantastic. I'm doing it. Yay, look at me. I'm being a professional. Hey, there we go.
Professional pilots always trim, because a trimmed aircraft...
I'm not professional then, am I?
Then we can just relax, and we're not fighting the aircraft.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight an aircraft. Could you imagine trying to punch those propellers as they spin? You'd lose your hand pretty goddamn quickly. There we go. Right. Congratulations, you passed the lesson. Trim for various airspeeds. That took a little bit longer than it should have done in theory. But there we go. Right, let's see what the next one is, shall we? Yeah, let's just dive straight in. Let's do even more. The goal of this lesson is to learn how to climb and descend at a constant speed. Now you know how to trim the aircraft. You can now pitch... Oh, okay. Right, so now I've got to take into consideration what I've already learnt. I can see why this is going to be a problem for us. Because now I have to... Now I've got to do it. But the trouble is, because I'm not using a... Because I'm just using a controller that just notches it a little bit. And it's not dynamic trim like it would be on a joystick. So that's fun. That's fun indeed. It's fun indeed. So this is going to be fun. We've got climb and descend. There we are again. Meow. Lovely stuff. That's pretty. Right, okie dokie, come on then. Let's do this thing. Nice. Zoom back out a bit. There we go.
Okay, now that you know the fundamentals of flying straight and level, how about learning how to climb and descend?
Push the stick. That's all I know. Right, let's just do that thing.
Your goal in this lesson is to climb and descend at a constant airspeed.
Oh, okay, right,
In the
okay.
takeoff lesson, you learn to pitch for 75 miles per hour.
I did.
Which is the aircraft's best rate of climb speed.
Fantastic. That's what I did. I did that thing. Did you know I did that thing?
Okay,
You just
you
watched
have
it, so you
control.
do know.
Go ahead and add full power.
Full power's all mine. There we go.
Good. Let's pretend we just took off.
Okay.
Adjust the pitch to maintain 75 miles per hour as you climb.
Okay, right. So it's 75, which is that little dial there. I can see it with my own eyes. Whether you can or not after YouTube's processing, I have
That's
no
right.
idea.
And don't forget to use trim to help you hold 75 miles per hour.
Right, well, it's holding itself at the moment, really. If anything, I need to trim up a little bit. Trim up a little bit. Climb at full power.
And the airspeed's a bit high.
I know, dude.
Gently pull back on the stick to reach 75 miles per hour.
I'm trying to pull back and trim at the same time. I don't want to overdo it, you know? You know how it is, dude. You know how it is, and now it's slowing down too much.
To hold this altitude.
There we go, lovely.
Stay at full throttle until the airspeed reaches 90 miles per hour.
Fantastic.
Reduce power to 2100 RPM to hold that speed.
Okay. Are we leveled off? I think so.
Okay. Now I want to see you fly straight and level at 90 miles per hour and 3,000 feet.
Oh, do you indeed? Right, okay. Well, let's... Right, 90 miles... Right, so let's trim down a bit.
Slow and high.
Oh, I just pushed a button. What did I do? I heard a
3,000
clunk.
feet.
I don't know what I did, but I just heard a clunk. What on earth is my plane doing? Why is my plane... What's wrong with my plane? Ah, I just dropped the flaps.
Pitch for 90 miles per hour to descend to 3,000 feet.
Yes, I'm sorry, dude. I just pushed the wrong thing on my keyboard and just dropped the flaps by accident. Right, okay. What did you say? Oh, right.
Slow and high. Pitch for 90 miles per hour to descend to 3,000 feet.
Ah, we'll be alright, dude. Don't worry, we'll get to 90. There we go. That's 90, alright. There you go. That's what you wanted, isn't it? Okay. No, what happened there was...
Slow and high.
Stop telling me. I know, dude. It wasn't my fault.
To 3,000 feet.
In the real world, I wouldn't mix up keyboard controls, would I? Or Xbox controls. Because they'd have labels on them saying flap and
slow
trim.
And high. Pitch for 90 miles per hour to descend to 3,000
Right,
feet.
throttle back up. And then 3,000 feet is nearly ours. That's 90 miles an hour. That's
We're
it.
fast, reduce power and hold your altitude to slow to 90 miles per hour.
There we go. Lovely. That's what we want. That's what we want.
Slow and high.
Oh, for God's
Pitch for
sake!
90 miles per hour to descend to 3,000 feet.
I know, that's what I'm doing, dude. That's what I am doing. Why are we slowing down so much? I have no idea. There's something wrong with my trim.
We're
That's
slow
what...
and high.
Flaps are
Pitch
still
for
up. That's
90
why.
miles
That's
per
why.
hour to
Right, okay.
3,000 feet.
Flaps. Alright, still had a bit of a
When you
flaps
pitch
issue.
to hold your desired airspeed, you can adjust your altitude by just adding or reducing power.
Lovely. Let's reduce a bit of power then. That's it, 'cause I'm going too fast. So there we go. Right.
Fast and high, reduce power and pitch for 90 miles per hour.
Right. Power's been reduced.
We're
That's
high,
it.
Reduce power and hold your airspeed to descend back to 3,000 feet.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
Pitch up or down without adjusting power. You can exchange speed for altitude, or altitude for speed.
Okay.
By adjusting power, you can change one without changing the other.
Interesting stuff. There we go.
Good.
Right.
You haven't forgotten how to fly straight and level. Now, down we go. Descend to 2,000 feet.
Descend,
To
okay.
begin the descent, reduce the power to idle.
Okay, let's idle it. Idle. There we go.
Fast pitch to maintain 75 miles per hour in the descent until we reach 2,000 feet.
Right, okie dokie. So we're currently going 80.
Remember, use trim to help you hold 75 miles per hour.
I know, dude. I'm working on it. I need to get to 75 first. I'm at 80 at the moment. So right, bring the nose back up to lose the speed. I need to trim as well. So I need to trim up slightly. That's it. Trim up slightly. Trim up. Trim up.
Good. Hold 75 miles per hour all the way down to 2,000 feet.
I'm trying, dude. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. It's not going well, though. There we
Whoa,
go.
where are you going? Maybe we should try this again later.
What?
We're getting too far to the right. Let's try that again.
What do you mean getting too far to the right? What? I have no idea what just happened. Let's try that again, shall we? I must have turned too much and he must have gone, whoa, me no likey, me no likey. Right, okay, let's try that
now
again.
We know the fundamentals of flying straight and level.
We
How
do.
about learning how to climb and descend.
Okay. Right, let's
Your
let's
goal
try
in
this again.
lesson is to climb and descend at a constant airspeed.
Never gonna happen. I'm already at
In the takeoff
90,
lesson,
right.
You learn to pitch for 75 miles per hour.
I did.
Which is the aircraft's best rate of climb speed.
It is. Right, okie dokie. You see, the problem here is I don't... Which one's
Okay,
trim?
control. Go ahead and add full power.
Which one's... I don't know which one's trim is. Right,
Good.
okay.
Let's pretend we just took off.
Okay.
Adjust the pitch to maintain 75 miles per hour as you climb.
Okay. Climbing it is. There we go. That's it. Speed's dropping, speed's dropping, speed's dropping. There we go. That's 80.
That's right. And don't forget to use trim to help you hold 75 miles per hour.
I will do that thing. I will do that thing indeed. I will do that thing indeed. Come on. Trim, 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 trim. That's it, trim, trim. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's the trim you're looking
Bang on
for.
speed. Good work. Keep climbing to 3,000 feet.
Yeah, there we go. Now I'm doing it well. Now I'm doing it well. Why are we deviating off to the side? That's it, right. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff.
Good. Now pitch down to hold this altitude.
Okay,
Stay
pitching
at full
down.
throttle until the airspeed reaches 90 miles per hour.
Okay.
Then reduce power to 2100 RPM. Hold that speed.
I will do that. We're at 90. Drop.
Okay. Now I want to see you fly straight and level at 90 miles per hour and 3,000 feet.
I'm working on it. Check my flaps. Right, okay, because we knew we had a problem with that last time. Right,
Go
what?
high, reduce power, and hold your airspeed to descend back to 3,000 feet.
Right, and hold my airspeed to reduce
We're
back.
slow and high.
Okay,
Pitch
right.
to 90
Here we go.
miles per hour to descend to 3,000 feet.
Having this fun time again, are we? Yep.
And we're slow. Increase power and hold your altitude to accelerate back to 90 miles per hour.
I shall do this thing indeed. Right, that's it. So hold the altitude. That's it. That's it. Hold the
And we're
altitude.
slow. Increase power and hold your altitude.
I'm
to
increasing the
accelerate back
power,
to 90 miles
dude.
per hour.
And I am doing the power thing. There we
When
go.
you pitch to hold your desired airspeed, you can adjust your altitude by just adding or reducing power.
I'm sure I can. Right. Have I nailed it?
If you pitch up or down without adjusting power, you
Yes.
can exchange speed for altitude, or altitude for speed.
I know I can.
By adjusting power, you can change one without changing the other.
Nice. Right. Let's do that thing then, shall we? Yes.
Good. You haven't forgotten how to fly straight and level.
No, I have not. There we go.
Now, down we go. Descend to 2,000 feet.
This is going to be
Begin
fun.
Descent. Reduce the power to idle.
Reducing the power to idle.
Adjust pitch to maintain 75 miles per hour in the descent until we reach 2,000 feet.
That's it. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Remember, use trim to help you hold 75 miles per hour.
I'm trying, dude. Won't let me. There we go. I need to use enough trim to bring to just that's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. More trim. More trim. More trim. More trim. Too much trim. Right, that's
Good.
it.
Hold 75 miles per hour all the way down to 2,000 feet.
I'm trying. Come on, I'm at 70 at the moment. Yes, okay, right. 500 feet to go. That's it, lovely stuff. Could do with just speeding up a tiny bit more.
Still looking good. Hold 75 miles per hour all the way down to 2,000 feet.
If he isn't doing well, I ain't going to complain. I'm going 75. There we go. 250 feet left to go. 200
We're approaching
feet.
2,000 feet. Be ready to increase pitch and power so that we level out right on altitude.
I will do that. Right, increase power.
Here's 2,000. Pitch up to maintain this altitude.
Lovely
And
stuff.
adjust the power to fly at 90 miles per hour.
Lovely stuff. That's what we want.
Be
That's
sure
what we
to
want.
trim the aircraft to maintain 90 miles per hour.
I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Yeah, it's trimmed wrong at the moment. It's trimmed very wrong indeed.
Well done, you're a natural. Of course, I'm a pretty good instructor too.
That you are. That you are, instructor man. Hey, there we go. We got it in the end.
Just
We
remember,
got it in the end.
Use pitch for airspeed and power for altitude, and you'll be fine.
We'll be absolutely fine. Lovely stuff. There we go, we did it in the end. High flyer, lovely stuff. Shall we do another one? That is the question. I think we'll leave it there at at learning how to climb and descend. I shall do more tutorial, or not tutorials, it's lessons, isn't it? I should do more of the lessons. NL future. But there we go. For now, we've done 3. We've had a little bit of a fly around. We've had a quick look at flight school. So there we go, indeed. Next will be turnings and approaching and landing. And then what I'll do is I might do a few suggest flights in the description below that I can do to get my light aircraft pilot's license. I need to fly about 2.5 hours in free flight. So give me suggestions. Give me suggestions of what, flights I could do, where I should fly around the world. Give me suggestions what aircraft to do it in and stuff like that, and I should take them into consideration. Anything that's over ridiculously long miles. Try and keep the flights to about half an hour at most, I would suggest, and then I might do those once I've done all the other thingies. So there we go indeed. I'm going to leave that there. So there we go. That has been a quick look at flight school. It's good. I like flight school. Obviously, it's very similar to FSX, and if you're not new to flight simulators, it probably won't be for you. It's not meant to be for you. So it's meant to be for people who don't know what they're doing, or people like me who just like to fly a plane no matter what they're doing. So there we go indeed. I'm going to leave that there. So thank you very much for watching this one. If you enjoyed it, then please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Oh my god, this could be amazing. This is amazing. Tandem of trains. Oh, this is instantly the best scenario in the world. Look at that. Now that is something to behold right there. Oh wow, hang on, got to be in the middle of this. This is cinematic, this is.